Thanks very much for making time for me today. I have 3 questions. First, we talk about sustainability of release liner and how you diverted them to recycling today. The first question, before CELAB Europe came to you, where was your release liner ending up? And what were the first steps you took once you decided that that had to change?
Yeah, before CELAB Europe came to us, our release liners were going into the paper, plastic, or generic waste stream, depending on the person or the plant who was managing it. It was not a controlled waste stream due to the unawareness of the ability to collect it separately. The first thing we did was collecting data of sourced and received labels in order to know if putting effort in this project would make sense.
Very clear, thank you. The second one, it's not an easy question. What was the hardest step in the whole process? The one that nearly stopped everything? And what was it personally that made you push it through? Because frankly, knowing the journey with you here, you were the one really driving this one.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, the most challenging part is getting awareness in the business, as it always takes some effort to manage a separate waste stream. You need to do something additionally, and everybody is saying, well, it takes more time, etc., etc. That are all things which are mentioned in that situation. Asking internally if sustainability is important is a no-brainer. We communicate a sustainability roadmap and even reports about it, although it is not mandatory for us, but we see it as a must for our business and believe it helps us to become a better company for our customers, employees, and of course, last but not least, the environment. The biggest problem, which I think is in most businesses, is the awareness and putting some effort into it, or putting some effort in a new challenge to make it happen. Because nobody knows about it. It takes, in their opinion, extra time. That's the most challenging part in this case.
Crystal clear, and thank you very much. Very clear. Then the other question is, where does the process stand today? What has it concretely changed? And what would you say to someone watching this who thinks it is too complicated to even start?
We have started collecting release liners in a separate stream in our first 2 production facilities. Actually, we started with 1. And the one who was responsible in the plant immediately stepped to the second one because he was also convinced. So that's a nice update. And we monitor the way of working and efforts to take closely with internal stakeholders. And when all positive, we aim to expand to all other facilities because then we have a positive use case, and that will help. Let's say convincing the other factories. As we do not have a huge amount of release liners, we are not label producers. We use them, but it's not a lot. We have asked our waste collector to find also more companies in the neighborhood who want to join, so you get a higher volume, and so you can do better recycling possibilities. So that's the point which we will mention. We have an update meeting planned I think it's in 3 weeks from now. That's one of the main points. Okay, how can we make more volume? Because we are not the only one using labels in our neighborhood.
Looking forward to hearing more from you on that one. Thank you. Those were the 3 questions. And then Rens, personally, I really have to say big thank you. From a packaging guy to another packaging guy was super, I would say, was super touchy to see that there are people who are driving with that passion the sustainability agenda. I really mean this one. Big thank you from our side. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Thank you.